suggestions. Run, better me. I hear fan from the beachy.
Actually, it's my aircon, but yeah, I see what you mean, so thanks. I guess I'll try a different mic, so okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, kabusta mates, and welcome back to the manga show. You know what mildly infuriates me? Making a video I didn't plan whatsoever because for some reason, YouTube just feels like screwing people over. Again. So in other words, I didn't want to make this video.
Hilarious and original.
Like for real though, I was making my rant about the mass propaganda of giving into the brains and your chemicals and the act of baby making in general and how it's just, you know, overrated.
What people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed. It hits hard, Morty, then it slowly fades.
We live in a society.
But what mildly infuriates me more is PewDiePie's Coco disc being taken down because apparently controversy. Again. Bruh. If any of you mates were able to see it, you are lucky. Otherwise, if you're not able to see it, I'm sorry you're not able to listen to the masterpiece that is Coco. It's really brilliant. It's his best one yet. No lie.
Gather round, little ones, it's music time! Here is the story that I'm telling about a stupid fucking ass melon. Fucking with my mind, Joe.
Why was it even taken down to begin with? Because apparently the video promotes bullying, and the higher-ups probably had the idea that it was directed to children because it had, well, children in the video. I mean, it's kind of an obvious joke on PewDiePie's part, and if the problem is him swearing at children...
For the record, I didn't swear in front of kids. We had censored version on set. Stop crying, you're a bunch of crybabies.
But hey, I guess if things like saying a bad word regardless of the context is such a problem, then I guess it's understandable. I mean, I censor my own bad words. Not just because I get demonetized, not like I earn any money anyway, but because I don't want my precious YouTube channel taken down. Yeah, I guess it's reasonable. Kind of makes sense. Oh, wait!
All I wanna sound is get it. Hopping out the raid, let's get it. Slash line, let's get it. Run up a check, no limit. Popping on X, popping on X, popping on X bills. Got a new car, got a new bitch.
Bad, YouTube. Bad! You broke your own guidelines. Go to your room, Mr. Susan.
I'm willing to call it you until the very end of the world, as I cannot go against my programming. And you do realize that by making this video, you have
88.8%.
that's provoking not only YouTube, but fantasy electronics as
So
well.
what? My point still stands. I don't like this one bit. PewDiePie was just joking, and he clearly stated it for you dum-dums at the end, because apparently people are too sensitive these days.
I'm just playing, Coco. You know I love you.
Except for 6ix9ine though. He was kinda, sorta serious about the whole thing. But in all fairness, 6ix9ine deserves the bully. I mean, he's a snitch.
These chickens really just some ducks. Quack, 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 quack. Steve thought he was going PvP. Steve, I don't have. And all these hackers always call me noob. Noobie, noobie, noob. When I'm winning, who you calling noob? Who you calling noob?
It also just makes no sense whatsoever that YouTube claims that it's deceitful for children when, you know, there's literally a button that says it's not meant for children. And besides, YouTube, you have YouTube Kids thanks to Coco. And before someone mentions that kids will browse the internet without parental guidance, well...
Maybe you should take responsibility for what values your kids are getting. Maybe you shouldn't be letting your kids watch certain shows in the first place if you have such a big problem with them, instead of blaming the shows themselves. Yeah.
Thankfully, there is a movement acting for PewDiePie, demanding that hashtag free Coco. And honestly speaking, it seems that the most logical course of action is to pester YouTube until they free the Coco. Maybe also add a bit of good old-fashioned trolling there too. However, can you imagine if it was a much smaller channel, like almost no one heard of it, And since that's the case, they wouldn't have anyone making a big fuss about it. There wouldn't be any hashtags. No one would be trolling for your justice. I say this because this isn't just PewDiePie's problem. There have been attempts to re-upload it on YouTube, but unfortunately, and I guess predictably, it seems YouTube doesn't take kindly to anyone attempting to re-upload the thing. Like, PewDiePie already bit the bullet. They didn't have to jump in for PewDiePie, and yet they did. So, in my personal opinion, props to them. Props to them for re-uploading PewDiePie's diss track. Like, really, it shouldn't be taken down whatsoever, and YouTube shouldn't be dragging these smaller channels down too. So yeah, I guess that's all for me to say. Thank you for tolerating my rant, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!
Master, I have a message from Fantasy Electronics.
Well, if it isn't my robot yaya, Ruka.
Help me, please!
So, let me guess. I'm gonna be suspended? I'll be fired from the company? Huh?
Actually, they'll just take away your VR headset for a week.
You can talk about how inappropriate I'm acting all you want, how I'm not being up to company standards, but you know what? I care for free speech and freedom of expression, so you're not gonna stop... Wait, what? It's his best one yet. No lie. Fucking dogs. They bark again. Woof woof. The dogs keep barking and don't shut up.